Man, I'm shocked at some of the names that I came across on this list. Like some of these names are fire, man. I'm like shocked that they made it on this list. I had no idea that they were Ravens fans. Ravens flock. I know there's a lot of Ravens fans on this channel, right? But I want to know if there's any WWE fans on this channel as well. But not just any time era, right? I want to know from the Attitude Era when WWE was actually called WWF. If so, if so, stick around to the very end of this video. Don't skip through the video. Don't cheat yourself. Stick around and try to guess who I could be talking about that is a WWE superstar or was, right? Because this person is retired. Little hint. This superstar is retired, right? It's a female. It's a diva. WWF diva. So start thinking who I could be talking about. And let's see if you get it right. Yo, that name on this list, fire. Like, I don't know how I didn't know this, but hey. What is going on, Ravens flock? My name is Drastic, and I want to welcome you guys to another video on my YouTube channel, Flock and Ravens, where you guys know we discuss anything and everything that has to do with your Baltimore Ravens. And in this video, we are going to be talking about today any celebrity known to be a Baltimore Ravens fan, part of our Ravens flock nation, right? Because it's not just us. Apparently, there is a lot of celebrities out there that are also part of the Baltimore Ravens fandom. I'm gonna name the couple that I found that I thought were very interesting. But let me know if there are any that I missed that you guys think that should be named in this video. Put it down in the comment. All right. So with that being said, let's begin this video. And with pick number 1, we have Kodak Black. Yes, Kodak Black. From Pompano, Florida, Pompano Beach, Florida, same place that Lamar is from. As many of you guys know, Kodak Black became a Baltimore Ravens fan the moment Lamar Jackson got drafted to the Baltimore Ravens. Best year. Best year ever for any Baltimore fan. The moment Lamar Jackson got drafted. But anyways, so Kodak Black is Lamar Jackson's childhood friend, right? Lamar Jackson got criticized a lot for being friends with Kodak Black, especially during the time where Kodak Black was going through some legal issues, right? A lot of people were advising Lamar Jackson to kind of distance himself a little bit from that friendship, or maybe not even do have a so public friendship with him, right? Because they were saying it's gonna damage his character, future contract negotiations, all these things, right? But Lamar Jackson, stayed real to himself, right? And continued to support him publicly and privately, right? So shout out to Lamar Jackson for being a real friend, because when anyone's going through their lowest point in life, you need somebody to be real with you when the whole world is being fake, right? When people are turning their backs, you need at least one person, right? From your family, friends, and your intimate relationships, right? You need that support to see that you built something in life, right? And Lamar Jackson was one of, I'm sure, many friends that supported Kodak Black, but we know for a fact that Lamar Jackson was one of the supporters for Kodak Black. And when Kodak Black came out, Kodak Black also supported Lamar Jackson. So the relationship worked both ways, clearly, right? So shout out to Kodak Black and Lamar Jackson for number 1 pick. And with pick number 2, we have Javonte Tank Davis. All right. Tank Davis is from Baltimore, and I believe he still lives in Baltimore. But he showed very clear that from the very beginning that he was a Baltimore Ravens fan. I don't know too much about boxing, but I have a friend who does watch a lot of boxing and places a lot of bets on his matches, and he's very familiar with him, right? Tank Davis is one of those boxers that did support the Ravens from the beginning, as far as what he told me, right? Um, and that he and I also saw like there are some tweets of him celebrating and congratulating the Ravens when they win a regular season game, playoff game, and also when we lose, he also shows his distress, disappointment, and whatever with the Baltimore Ravens. So you could see that he is truly a Baltimore Ravens fan. Like he's not just doing it just because he has to pick a team. He is a Baltimore Ravens fan. Okay, and I believe he has a really good relationship with a OBJ. So I feel like you guys can expect him to be in the games more often. I don't know if he's been a player like Kodak Black. Kodak Black has been spotted many times at the Baltimore Ravens games. I don't know if Tank Davis goes to the games or just watches it from home, bar, or whatever, right? But maybe with him, with OBJ being in Baltimore, maybe now he does show up to the games more often, but we'll have to see that. And with pick number 3, we have Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo Anthony has clearly shown that he is a Baltimore Ravens fan way back then. Um, when I first spotted it was when Carmelo Anthony was taking pictures with Ray Lewis, the Super Bowl run in 2013 mainly. That's when I saw it. I didn't really, I guess, keep that going that he's a Ravens fan because, there's a lot of celebrities who jump on that bandwagon when a team is on top, right? And the moment it starts going down, they kind of tend to move on to the next team that is on top, that is being talked about most. There are a lot of people are supporting, right? So I wasn't sure if that was going to be the case with him, but that was never the case with a Carmelo Anthony. He has always supported the Baltimore Ravens, and we even recently saw this with him when we drafted Zay Flowers. Apparently, Carmelo Anthony texted Zay Flowers telling him, "Welcome to the Ravens flock," or "Welcome to Baltimore," something like that, right? So it's clear that he is still a Baltimore Ravens fan. So shout out to Carmelo Anthony for that. So researching a little bit more into Carmelo Anthony because I don't really watch basketball like that, so I don't know too much of NBA players, like where they're from and things like that. Carmelo Anthony was not necessarily born in Baltimore. I believe he was. I read that he was born in New York or New Jersey, one of those. Um, but he ended up moving back to Baltimore. I mean, moving to Baltimore, and he, I believe, still lives in Baltimore. So for that reason, he's still a Baltimore Ravens fan, right? So that's a little fun fact there, and that kind of makes sense of why he is a Baltimore Ravens fan because he does kind of support, I guess, a local team, right? So that's why I became a Baltimore fan because when I was in elementary school, I got into football. So I wanted to pick a football team to follow, right? So I wanted to pick something local. I didn't want to be one of those fans that whoever's on top, you're going to follow them and that's your team. I didn't want to do that. So when I picked my team, I tried at that time, the Redskins. I just couldn't get with it. I could not, I couldn't.
Yo, killing me with this.
It was like every season, every game, it was the same story, the same story. So
You suck.
I just couldn't, right? So the next closest team was the Baltimore Ravens, and of course we weren't winning Super Bowl after Super Bowl, but it was at least interesting, yeah. Baltimore Ravens at least make the games interesting. Does give you a lot of like heart attacks, panic attacks, right? Um, but it's fun to watch, and at least you know, like, you kind of have a shot, right? But you just didn't get that with the Redskins, so I can understand why Carmelo Anthony's fandom comes to the Baltimore Ravens, because he did grow up around here, and I think he still lives around here, so he does want to support his local team, and he got attached to the team, right? So that's the same thing that I carry with the Baltimore Ravens, and the reason why I picked the Baltimore Ravens to be my team. So that is pick number 3. Let's go on to pick number 4. Okay, so with this pick, I was kind of shocked because I never knew of this, right? But with pick number 4, we got Biz Marquee. Rest in peace to him, right? But this is a huge I in my eyes, I think this is a huge like fan, right? Because although he didn't have, I guess, many hits, right? When he had his hit, like, it's played. The one hit that he had is like an anthem that is played to this day, right? I don't even need to tell you guys what song I'm talking about, but you guys know. Um, so he left this mark in this world, and I truly believe, like, 20 years from now, his song, that one song, is still gonna get played. Weddings, clubs, a hookah lounge, a bar, home, at home, just listening to music, whatever. So he left his mark in this world, so rest in peace to him, right? But he's one of those celebrities that, again, was not born in Baltimore, but moved here, lived here, and he passed away in Baltimore. So I want to give a big shout out to him. Rest in peace. A true Ravens fan. And with pick number 5, this is the final pick, right, that I have in this list. The final pick. This pick right here, this one right here, like, really, really shocked me because I had no idea, and I honestly would have never guessed it. Like, I would have never guessed it, especially with how this person became a Baltimore Ravens fan. Like, I'm actually very shocked by it. So with pick number 5, this one is for all of you WWF fans. Shout out to each and every one of you guys. I grew up a huge WWF fan. Like, you guys don't understand. I used to eat, sleep, breathe WWF. Like, that was my thing back in the day, man. Like, I was huge on it. So this pick for me is very special because that's like my whole childhood, man. So with pick number 5, we have dun 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 drum roll, right? Dun, 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 dun. We have Stacy Keebler. Yo, I would have never guessed it. Stacy Keebler, bro. Like, I would have never guessed it. Not only is she a Baltimore Ravens fan. Get this. Stacy Keebler was a Baltimore Ravens cheerleader. Her first gig was a cheerleader for the Baltimore Ravens. The moment she turned 18, she came to the Baltimore Ravens to become a cheerleader. And then she went on with, like, WWE and all of that, right? But before all of that, she was a cheerleader for the Baltimore Ravens. So that's a very interesting pick, right? And wow, like, I think that's a lot of our childhood, right? Like, linked to the Baltimore Ravens and Stacy Keebler. But yeah, so that's the 5 picks that I was able to get together. Let me know in the comments if there are any that you guys think are worth mentioning in this video. Maybe I'll do another one if I find, like, a good list of names that you guys put that I didn't know about. So make sure to leave the comment, and also let me know if you guys are shocked by any of the names that I mentioned to you guys, okay? So make sure to subscribe, like, and comment, in this video. Also, if you guys can do me the favor of sharing the video, the channel, sending it to a friend, family member, or any Raven fan that you guys know. Let's try to grow this channel together. We're almost at 50 subscribers. I don't know, maybe by the time I upload this video, we're already gonna get to 50 subscribers. But if we don't, let's try to get there. But let's grow this channel together. All right, guys. It's gonna really help me out if you guys subscribe, if you guys like this video, and if you guys leave a comment, and also make sure to share the video to your friends. All right. So with that, I'm gonna let you guys go, and I hope to see you guys on the next video. Also, check out any video on the channel. If you missed any, check any of those out. And also make sure to click on the bell so you guys always get notified when I drop a video. With that, peace.